Do you ever just think back to a really cringy thing you did or a really bad choice?
This is not the worst thing in the world, but it is something that I think back on often. When I was in high school one summer, my mom wanted me to try and get this internship. After I applied for the job, like you fill out the application and you take it in, after I applied for the job, she stayed on me about following up, like showing I was proactive and how responsible I was. And so I was supposed to call and, say again, hi, I'm Brittni. I was applying for this and that. Just wanted to see if you had looked over, all of the things that you say. And so I am not, I have always been a person who wasn't really great on the phone. I get very uncomfortable. And so I fixed that by practicing conversations. And so I went over everything they could possibly ask me on this phone call that I was going to have. And I practiced it over and over again to make sure it was down pat. So I give them a call. No one answers. So I have to leave a voicemail. And it has to be a good voicemail because this was the time before you call cell phones and they say, do you want to accept this message? Is this message okay? Or you can delete it. Anyway, it wasn't that, kids. This was just raw dog on the phone. You just had to leave the right message. So I hadn't practiced a voicemail, but I wanted to be sure to say all of the things, all of the professional sounding things that I thought they might have asked if we had had a phone call. So I was in the middle of saying all the things. And at the end, you were supposed to, it was common practice to leave your phone number because not everybody had caller ID. You're supposed to leave your number. And my mom had already drilled in my head, make sure you say it twice so that they get it. Again, I was trying to practice and make sure that I said all of the right things and I sounded really professional. So I looked down so that I can finish it out. And I'm so proud of myself for remembering the speech. I look down and the phone book is out because I need the phone book, kids. That's an antique. The phone book because I had to look the company's number up. And so I'm so proud of myself. I am kind of on autopilot now. And at the end, I just start saying numbers. It clicks for me that I'm not saying my phone number. I'm saying the number of the company that I'm calling because I happen to look down. All I had to do was say, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, my actual number is, but my brain imploded because I had done the wrong thing and that really bothers me. So instead, I finish out their number and then I just start saying numbers. So let's say the number was 708-555-000. I realized on the 000 that that wasn't my number. So I just started saying numbers. I went 770. You can call me back at 708-555-0000. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for reasons unbeknownst to me, there was if you're from the Chicagoland area, or maybe this was nationwide, I don't know. There used to be a carpet commercial and the whole jingle was their phone number. That's it. So after I give the number 000-123, because I've added numbers, I went 588-2300 Empire. And I said, thank you. There was no reason. I did not get that job. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. They didn't have a number to call me back. So um I think about that a lot. But that's okay. That's okay. It's just it worked out. It worked out in the end. It's fine.